Welcome everyone to this press conference here tonight for Rhys Angel versus Jimmy Townsend 2 this Friday at Selena's at Coogee Bay Hotel. Firstly, I want to introduce the two competitors. Sitting on my left here tonight will be the Rhys Angel.
Hello everyone, hello. I requested 3 bottles of water, so I'm going to take that one from you. Thank you. Good to be here.
And sitting to my right here is his opponent for the night, Jimmy Townsend.
Hey, little bro. Good to see you, buddy.
Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you. Organise your own, but I'll sort myself out. That's fine.
Right. I think if you're not taking one of mine. So firstly, I've got a question for both of you. I'm going to start over here with Rhys. Question is, how are you feeling coming into this matchup this Friday, since we are coming into a rematch that you guys had at the last event? So how are you guys feeling coming into this one, especially now that you are here in your hometown?
Well, firstly, I'd like to say thank you for being the mediator for this. Confidence-wise, I'm as confident as I've ever been. I went into our last match confident that I was going to win, and I had that match won. I had you knocked out, I had you laying on the floor, and guess what? This time we're in my home turf in Coogee. I'm going to do it again, and it's going to be even that much sweeter.
To you, the same question.
How am I feeling?
Yes.
Very, very, very confident, Nick.
Scared.
You're sure.
Hey.
Very confident. Look, Rhys talks a big game, like he had me knocked out. Mm-hmm. Fair's fair. We had each other pinned. It was even. Like, we're at that point. But I think I'm very confident because for once in my career, I'm not the underdog. Because to be the underdog, you're going to be facing someone better than you. And Rhys, look, respect where it's due. You are very, very, very good, but you are not Jimmy Townsend, and you never will be.
You're right. I could never stoop down to that level to be Jimmy Townsend. What are you thinking, mate? When's the last time you won a singles match? 2019, right? It's been a long time. Last time I won a match all by myself was only months ago, mate. If anyone's got to catch up to anyone's level, it's you to me.
Is that when you stole the pin from Matt Rogers?
Is that when I won a match? When's the last time you pinned someone's shoulder to the mat?
Just
1,
checking.
2, 3. When?
Okay. All right. Okay. We've got some questions to go through, so let's get through them, all right? This time I'm going to start over here with you, Jimmy. That first match, as you guys talked about, both your shoulders were on the mat for the 3. It was declared a draw. What have you learned from that last match that you're going to bring in to Friday at Selena's?
I guess, again, to give credit to Rhys, which I really hate doing, Nick. Why are you doing this to me? He's gotten better since the last time we were in the ring together. I mean, he didn't run away this time when I punched him in the face, which, credit to you, Rhys. So he hasn't got as much of a glass jaw as last time. But I guess, yeah, I've learned that I can't underestimate Rhys as much as I guess I did the last match. But like I said, I've learned that he's not Jimmy Townsend. And I know how to get him now. I know his weaknesses. I know his strengths. So, yeah, I'm going to embarrass him.
Rhys, same question to you. What have you learned about Jimmy Townsend from the last time you competed against him?
I hate to say this, but actually, no, I don't. The one thing I learned about Jimmy Townsend is he's got a glass jaw. One punch it took. I'm going to keep reiterating that fact. It took me one punch to have you knocked out. One Superman punch, and you were laying face down on the floor outside. If it wasn't for me picking you up and throwing you back in that ring, you were down and out. I just, had to be the good guy once again. Give him a fighting chance.
No, you had to let your ego get the better of you.
My ego?
Yeah.
You know what? Like you said, I hate to agree with you. You may be right, because I had you beat. And I just wanted to embarrass you. I just wanted to, for all the months, it's nearly even been years that we've been going at it, right?
Yeah.
I just wanted to make you pay for everything. You're such a smug little prick. I just wanted to
That's
punch you in the
rich
face
coming from you,
over
brother.
and over
You
again.
played yourself. Your ego got the better of you. You took me in. You gave me a chance. And look where we are now.
What a dumb thing to say. Why would I punch myself? Are you dumb?
I said you played yourself, mate. You played yourself.
Sorry, I couldn't.
You had me knocked out. You should have left me there.
Speak up, little bro.
It shows you.
Speak up, little bro. Can't hear you.
Guys, hey, come on.
I can't hear you from all the way down that pecking
Rhys,
order.
hey.
Rhys Angel, Jimmy Townsend.
Hey. Rhys, come on. We're trying to keep this civil here. The fight's on Friday, all right?
All right.
We'll start with you again. Out of what you learned from the last, match that you had with Jimmy, what game plan are you bringing into this? What's changed? What's staying the same?
Nothing's changing. Like I said, I had him down and out. And that's all I've got to say. I had the man down and out. I don't have to change my game plan, except the only thing I may have to change is not being so nice. I might not pick him up this time and throw him back in the ring. I'm just going to punch him and punch him and punch him and punch him till he's knocked out. Let's be real, I haven't had to prep anything. Nothing's changed in my game plan. I've woken up, I've gone to the gym as per usual, and then I go shopping, buying all this jewelry, buying all this fancy clothes that you obviously...
Off wish.com, yeah.
Off wish.com.
Kmart.
What are you talking about? Who's wearing Kmart? Stand up, show them what you're wearing, huh?
Mate, nothing wrong with this fashion sense right here.
Looks like you bought that from the kids section of Kmart, my
Kids
guy.
section.
Come on, hey, come on, take a seat.
Wish.com. I'm glad he admitted that he doesn't prep. Because all I've seen for the last month is you, playing Fortnite on Twitch or I would say advertising your OnlyFans, but you haven't been doing that lately because obviously the, 5 people that subscribed aren't paying anymore?
No,
it's funny because I feel like I've heard whispers that you actually lost your job and that's what you're paying your bills with. Those 10 people that are paying, $10 a month? That's your... Mate, you're pathetic.
Okay, all right. Look, let's stick to the question.
It's actually, no, it's funny you're talking about fashion because I like to think that I hear a lot of people say that I want to be Matty Wahlberg, right? People say that I want to be Grayson Waller, my mentor, but at least I don't play Grayson Waller dress up every time I get in the ring, mate.
All right, okay. Both of you, we gotta keep going with this.
Sorry, Nick. Grayson Waller. Look, I look up to the man, probably not as much as you do, but I definitely look up to the man. And guess what? He's got style, so do I. But if we're gonna rewind it back, let's have even if you want to pull up your phone, when he started coming out to the ring, dressing as good as he does. Mate, that was taken from Rhys Angel when he rocked up to the academy in all white pants, all white shirt, and that's where that comes from. I'm not a Grayson Waller knockoff. We just run the same path, mate.
Sure.
All right, okay. We got to stick to the questions, guys. All right, let me stick to the questions here. This time I want to speak with Jimmy. A question specifically for you here. Now, you're the one that gave the stipulation here on Friday, last man standing. What was your decision behind this? What was your thought process in making this a last man standing match for this rematch?
Well, firstly, Rhys wants to talk a big game that he had me knocked out for 10 seconds. Mm-hmm. So I thought I'd give him the opportunity to back it up. And also, I mean, I had him pinned for 3 seconds. Look, he had me pinned for 3 seconds. It's even. We know we can pin each other. We know that's what it is. I could beat him with a schoolboy if I wanted to. That's always in the back pocket. Don't forget about that. But last man standing, well, I thought, I want to embarrass him. I don't want to embarrass him for 3 seconds. I want to embarrass him for 10 seconds. I want to knock him out. I want to make him really, really, really regret underestimating me and talking shit about me.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Rhys, to you, as was talked about previously, you knocked out Jimmy Townsend in the last match.
Wait. Say that again?
He didn't knock me out.
Just say that again?
You knocked out Jimmy Townsend in the last match.
Yep.
With this match, the rules stating that you need to knock your opponent down for 10 seconds, do you think you could knock him out again?
Do I think that I can knock him out again?
It's just the questions I'm asking.
This man has a weaker left jab than a baby. He couldn't fight his way out of a wet paper bag. I don't have to, like I said, I don't have to train. I don't have to do anything. I know I'm stronger than you. I know I'm smarter than you. I know I'm quicker than you. It's going to take one perfectly timed Superman punch. And what I predict, what I keep saying that I predict, is that it's going to be a minute 1 decapitation.
But what if it doesn't?
There is no what ifs,
okay, sure.
because I'm going to knock you out clean, I'm going to knock you out cold, and I'm going to stand over your cold, lifeless body with my arm raised in the air as the winner.
See, this is the problem, Nick. No, this is the problem. He's got his plan. His plan is 1 minute, knock him out, he's done. What happens if it doesn't happen? What happens if by some miracle of a chance, I don't get knocked out in that first punch? And then you've got another 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes against me. Like you said, you don't train. I'm here every night. You don't have the conditioning to keep up with me. You wish that you could keep up with me. You wish you could catch me.
You know what? Here we go with this bullshit. Catch me if you can. You are that annoying little brother. Every person you've got, catch me if you can, catch me if you can. They've got their hands on you and they've put you to sleep. So you can't keep continuing on with this catch me if you can bullshit. It's a cute little slogan, it really is. But when's the last time that you've actually backed up your words? When's the last time that you've actually ran around someone to the point where you've won? Carter Deems put you to sleep. Unsocial Jordan put you to sleep. And now I'm gonna put you to sleep this Friday. It's gonna be real easy.
All right.
What about Generation Now?
Hey, he's got a point here. This is something that I actually wanted to bring up. You guys were talking about Maddie Wahlberg previously, and as you guys are both aware, you guys were both part of Generation Now, and I want to open up the questions to both of you here, and you guys can answer at any time. With this being Gen Now versus Gen Now, what does that mean to you? What does Generation Now mean to you as a wrestler, as an individual, but also wrestling one of your brethren in that?
Brethren. I don't know about that anymore, but okay, I'll take this one. It's funny, I think a lot of people have kind of forgotten about Generation Now, or they think it's like irrelevant these days. But I don't know about Rhys, I don't know about anyone else, but for me it's still very close to home. I carry Gen Now with me wherever I go. People think it's irrelevant, but you look at what we set out to do, we're not here to take part, here to take over. Maddie Wahlberg, now Grayson Waller, killing it on NXT TV every week. Ricky South, PWA champion. Velocities, tag team champions, literally everywhere in the world they go. We're taking over. So, as much as I hate Rhys Angel, the fact is, like, this match this weekend, look, Cherry and Mick might be the main event, might be Cherry's show, but I think the real headline match of this card is me versus Rhys Angel, and that's Generation Now versus Generation Now, like he said. So, Generation Now, not here to take part, here to take over, and we've kind of taken over. So, yeah, that's what it means to me.
Rhys, what does Generation Now mean to you?
Look, you've, all honesty, you've hit a soft spot for me. I feel like I was lost before joining Generation Now. I feel like I was just kind of, I didn't know where I was going. And when I got the call to be like, hey, I want to take over, I want to take over with you, I want to take over with a bunch of the other boys and girls, I was happy. I was real, I guess you can say emotional, because I just didn't know where I was going. And now that we're on this side of Generation Now, kind of being a real big deal, all I've really got to say about it is that I'm really the one star that they've actually made out of Gen Now. Let's be real. Come on. Before any of this was happening, shut the fuck up. Jimmy Townsend was joined Gen Now as a school kid, as a little boy playing dress up, right? And then you're like, okay, I'm gonna be the wandering soul, but tell me, before you started doing that, where had you traveled to? Had you been anywhere before besides the West? I guarantee you hadn't traveled out anywhere else. And then you're like, you know what? I'm gonna become a famous TikTok e-boy YouTuber. I'm gonna come out to Lil Nas X in this cute little prefix jacket that I'm gonna patch a bunch of stuff on and look real cool. And then he realized, hang on, I don't got the comeback game, I don't got the voice, and I don't got the confidence to do that. So what's the safe bet? Picking up all your toys, traveling to the US, just so you're not playing a character. So you can actually call yourself the Traveler. Because let's be real, you are fake and you are scared. You're a scared little bro, You're a scared little boy. You're a scared little brother. And you know what? It's time for you to grow up.
I'm kind of glad you brought that up, to be honest, because I haven't really addressed it. I kind of call that my mid-career crisis, jokingly, the whole Lil Nas X era of Jimmy Townsend. Look, I'll be honest, sure, you're right. You're absolutely right. The hat, the backpack, the colourful pants, it's all a bit of a cover-up for the fact that I don't really know who Jimmy Townsend is. I don't know what I'm doing. I left school, I left the prefects, I got left on my own. Both my tag team partners are now very successful in their own right, and I kind of went, hey, I don't know what I am on my own, right? So I thought, hey, gap year, backpacking. It's exciting, it's fun, I'll discover the world. So yeah, it is a bit of a band-aid to a long-term problem, sure. But the thing is, Rhys, that this is why I really don't like you. You are just the exact same. You won't admit it. You're just as insecure. You're just as vulnerable. You're just as unsure of yourself as I am. All of this, it's all a facade. More so than mine is. Please, all of this, I find this really funny, Nick. This is the funniest part. All of this, the facade, the confidence, the clothes, the fake chains, all of it is because 3 years ago.
Real chains.
Sure, your real chains. All of it is because 3 years ago, Aaron Jake, the psychopath with the coloured eyes and the crop top, because he called you a hero. He called you a hero once, twice, 3 times, and it got to your head, and you went, oh, I'm Rhys Angel, I'm a superhero. And now all of this... Actually, you know what? This is going to be real funny. Give me a sec.
I just want to preface this with absolutely none of that is true. I am confident in myself. I've changed my body, I've changed my way of life, and this is what you see before you, a man who is confident that he's going to rip Jimmy Townsend's head off with one punch. That's all I'm going to need. One punch.
Watch this. This is my impersonation of the hero Rhys Angel. Ready? Ready? I'm Rhys Angel, and I'm a superhero because my best friend Aaron Jake said so. And I run away when I get punched in the face.
Oh, yeah?
And I wear a cape and I wear a shirt because I have back knee and I'm embarrassed about my body. And I can't. What are you going to do? Okay, is that it? Yeah. Oh, I've struck the nerve. I found it. I found the insecurity. You little bitch. Come on. Yeah, so confident until I strike the nerve. Yeah, I found it. I finally found it. There he is. Come on, Rhys. Where's the confidence going now, mate?
Guys, hold him back.
Come on, mate, come on!
Fuck up.
That's the end of the press conference. Yeah.